building an advanced reader copy team, or for short, an ARC team. So, what an ARC team is basically a group of people who you provide what's so called a draft or an unfinished version of your book, which you provide to them, and even preliminarily, they read the book, and upon the official release of your book, they leave an honest review on your product page. And this is a great way to gather reviews. And for me personally, it was instrumental for me to gain over 120 reviews in 10 days for a fiction book. And this is something that you can definitely apply for nonfiction books as well if you're pushing a product, or even better yet, as an ARC team, this is something that people can join if you have a Facebook group, like, hey, guys, as a favor, if you'd be interested in receiving some free material ahead of time that I'm writing on, join this team, and so forth. So let me teach you how to make the form that you can use to collect emails and create an ARC team out of. So what I like to do is go to Google Docs, docs.google.com/forms, and we're going to create a new form and from scratch build an ARC team form that we can use to collect emails and names. It's super basic, and this is not going to be hard at all, but I want you to just see how really easy this is. So we're going to start from a blank form. So right off the top, we have a title that we can edit, even a form description, email address, and any other parameters we want to add. So what I want to do first is actually change the template here for the matter of aesthetics. So we can click on Customize Theme. And here, for the theme color, we can actually, let's just work on the header first. And I'll explain why I'm doing the header first before anything else. Based on the header you choose, Google is smart enough to calibrate the color scheme to match the header that you use. So there are some stock images that you can utilize for your header. Honestly, it's not too important. You can either use like a portion of your book cover for the header, or you can use a stock image. It's really not going to be a big deal. So let's just go ahead and choose a stock image for the purposes of this video. I'm going to choose the American flag, America. Okay, and with that chosen, as you'll see, the theme color is slightly changed. If we wanted to, we could play around a bit and mix the colors up, but it's not too vital. I'm just going to leave it where it is right now, along with the font style. So we're done with the theme there. Now, more importantly, let's work on the content of this form. So what I'm going to put here is like join. I'll use my real name. You can use your pen name too, or whatever author name is associated with your brand. Jacob Rothenberg's ARC team. And so with that, get the latest books from Jacob Rothenberg before the official release on Amazon. Well, there's two things we want to collect. We want to collect their email address, and also just to help confirm identity, we want to confirm their name. So here we're changing this field from being a multiple choice question. Just click this drop down arrow. We want to have a form question that's going to be answered in the form of a short answer. So we're going to put here name. Okay, so the person will put their name here. We want this to be a required response. Pretty simple there. All right, and along with that, once you get responses in your email form, and I'll show you how to send it out, but one thing we want to do is we want to accept responses. So I'm just making sure that's on. We want to accept responses for this email form. And guys, we're already done with the form. So there's only one thing left to do, is how to get the link of this form, because you don't want to transmit this out. You want to go ahead and click send. And you will be collecting email addresses to confirm. You can either share this form via email, or what I like to do is get the hyperlink, and instead of having this long Google link, I choose to shorten the URL. And so I'll copy this, and if you want to distribute this link to like your reader group, your fan page, to your email list, however method you want to use to create your ARC team is up to you. You'll notice that this is actually the same kind of form template that I use to get preliminary responses on what my self-publishing evolution needed to include. So this is the exact same form template, and this is what I use to build my ARC teams. So if you have any further questions about this, just leave questions either in the Facebook group or hit me up directly. It's pretty straightforward. You just want to somehow promote your ARC team in whatever backend system you're using to build an audience, and you want to provide an incentive. So whether it's the latest book or, well, per Amazon's rules, you cannot provide a paid incentive. So the incentive is that they get an early copy of your book, an early unfinished copy, and in exchange for an honest review. So that's about it, guys. Easy lesson.